Hello YouTube, welcome back. Apologies for the end of the last video where I left you with a part of the break music, but halfway through I noticed I hadn't pressed stop and I just ran over and pressed stop while my kettle was boiling. Sorry, although on the upside, possibly not the upside, this may be horrific for you, but I have a boiled egg that I'm going to eat at some point because they're delicious and I'm hungry. And it was all I could find that was easy in the fridge. That's a lie. I've been eyeing those boiled eggs up all day. Kel did them earlier, and I thought, I'm going to have both of them. Then it's going to be none for a salad tomorrow. Anyway, where were we? I was wondering, your accent doesn't sound like the region. I'm from Oregon originally, but you could have moved there or had the mug, so I thought I'd ask. No, it's a long-distance plug. It's a 6,000-mile promotional round trip. You know, I'm hoping at least one person has gone and bought like a decent set of books from them off the back of that mug, because it can't be cheap sending mugs and dice all this way. But then again, you know, I'm happy they did it. I'm very happy. I have a mug now. Okay. Oh yes, Claycree, they're asking if the YouTube viewers are doing well. Feel free to comment and I will attempt to pass it on in the next stream if comments appear. Although I'm not sure when this is going to be published. I think probably about a week from up now, which is the 24th of January 2020. So we'll see. Anyway, let's get back into the game. And exciting things have happened because for the first time, I feel like I might actually take them up on their offer. Merit deserves a reward, and I come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of our realm. Do you have any dwarves to recommend for elevation? Well, Uvash Moral Tat. I do. Somebody earlier in the chat required it. Was it Shizu? Am I very much mistaken, or am I supposed to be elevating Shizu into the nobility? We'll have a look. I'm going up. Leggings and greaves, cape. It's lower than that. It was someone whose name came up in orange on my screen. Was it Tidy? No. Messenger, smartest. Second location, very least. Axethunder Messenger. I'm just scrolling back through chat. I'll get there. I'll find it. Apparently I won't. Apparently I'll just futilely scroll up chat. If somebody remembers before the end of this, then we'll do it. Otherwise it might just end up going to Shizu by default. I scarcely believe the good news. I have some recommendations. This is a change. Never seen this screen before. I should probably highlight it before I click the button. Okay. The Mason Curly Fries, the Planter Demon Blast, Metalcrafter Dastot, Bookbinder Japs, Cooler Binary Ism, Legs, Base on Mars. I mean, Legs did sacrifice his legs for the fortress. I mean, that feels like it does feel like it might warrant elevation to nobility for all he sacrificed to the fortress. But we'll see. Who else is in this list? The Mayor. Well, the Mayor, he's done quite well considering, so maybe we should elevate him. Captain of the Guard. How many do I get to do, though? That's the thing. I don't want to just stick someone in who wasn't the guy who requested it and then regret it if I can only do one. So let's give someone, whoever it was, a few moments to rush to their keyboard and say, it was me, in chat. Of course, that may prompt someone it wasn't to come and say, it was me. In which case, they're probably going to win. They're going to pip it at the post. So if you want to be, if you've got a dwarf in the fortress and you want them to be a noble, now is the time to pipe up, because unfortunately it feels like a situation where my chronic indecision has come into play, and now I'm staring at a wall of names and thinking, I don't know, what qualities make somebody worthy of elevation? I think it was Shizu, but I could be wrong. Sanctum says, am I still alive? I want to be not a noble. Okay, Sanctum, you are a protected person. No nobility for you. Buttermut Squash wants to be a fancy dwarf. But Claycree confirms it was Shizu who requested, so technically he gets, well, not technically, actually, he gets in first. So Buttermut Squash, if there's another slot available for the nobility, you're getting it. But for now, we're putting Shizu in. Oh, we can, that's okay. So let's look for Buttermut Squash. I'm fairly confident you're still in the fortress. I'll just check Dwarf Therapist to make sure. Sort by has a nickname. Scroll over to the left. Butternut Squash. No, unfortunately, you have bought the farm. Popped your clogs, kicked the bucket, passed on, breathe no more. So we're going to have to find somebody else to be Butternut Squash, aren't we? What about the nobles already in the fortress? Let's have a look. We've got our manager, Meh. We've got our broker. We've got our mayor. You know what? Butternut Squash. You're the mayor now. I'm the mayor now. Buttermu. Is it one T or two T's? Two T's. Buttermut. In fact, let's use the capitals. Let's do it properly. MUTTSQUASH. That's a sudden barrage of text in the chat. I better go and look at that in a second. Commit. There we go. And as long as we make the mayor the guy who gets recommended, we should have the right lad. There he is. Oh, and it's done it. Yay! It just cuts the H off the end. Who else have we got? Am I streaming on YouTube right now? No, TKR. No. I record on. I stream on Twitch. I record it separately, and then at least 24 hours after I record it, I publish it on YouTube. Usually longer, especially on sessions where I record like more than 2 videos. This time I'm just breaking it up by the break, and I'll do like the 2-hour video and another 2-hour video and upload them. I've got to say, sorry YouTubers, but YouTube is not my primary focus. I get a lot more people watching on Twitch than I do on YouTube. That is not to say though that nobody's watching on Twitch. We do get a few people come through, and there's a couple of people who like maybe 3 or 4 people who exclusively watch on YouTube just because they can't get to the Twitch channel. But unfortunately my YouTube output is pretty sporadic. I forget to upload. I upload hundreds of videos in one go, and then for like 2 or 3 weeks it's daily publication, and then so you know, if you want the up-to-date most hip jive to do with my stream, Twitch. But you know, if you want to go back and look over stuff that I've done before, that's YouTube. Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3, Sekiro, Alien Isolation, that's perennially popular on YouTube. I'm constantly getting people commenting on those videos, even like 3 or 4 years after I did it. What else have I done that's on YouTube? Go and have a look at the channel. I mean, I can't remember everything on there. I've been streaming for like 8 years, so whatever. There's loads of stuff. Yes, no live on YouTube, because I got the affiliate to get the chat emotes and stuff like that, such as these two, my channel emotes. I have to become an affiliate with the Twitch, and that means you can't dual stream onto YouTube. That's part of the agreement, which is fine. You know, I wasn't getting a shitload of stuff. I can stream on YouTube, just not at the same time. So if I wanted to do stuff, although having said that, if I was going to do streaming on YouTube, I'd probably do something more like 3D modeling in Blender and stuff like that, just because, I don't know, Twitch has that, but I feel like you get more people on YouTube for that kind of thing. I've watched like live streams on YouTube for that kind of stuff, whereas I've never really browsed. YouTube is much more searchable and findable for stuff than Twitch is. You come into Twitch and you're sort of like just wandering through a chaotic corridor of rooms with just having to open the door and look in to see what's going on, whereas with YouTube there's a little bit more direction to your searching and stuff like that. You can kind of get to what you're looking for a little bit easier. Maybe. Doesn't even stream to Mixer. No, I did for a hot second before I got like asked to be an affiliate. I streamed to everything, so it was Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time. And honestly, nobody was watching on either of the other platforms. Maybe one person came into the YouTube stream, but it was all Twitch all the time. So you know, if you want to do streaming, realistically, like if you're at all fussed about viewership, Twitch is the place to do it, really. Maybe that will change in the future, I don't know, but for now it will it stands that way. Let's go to Fortress again. I've put Butternut Squash in. So is there anyone else who wants to be nominated for one of these noble roles? Who wants a barony? Anyone? I'm going to put one more person in, regardless if anyone asks. I'm going to put Legs in, actually. Oh, hello. Oh, only one person gets the nod. Right. Ah, okay, in that case, it looks like Shizou is the only one being put forward. How have we got all the way through to... What? Okay, let's try again. Shizou, where are you, Shizou? Shizou. There he is. Sorry, butternut squash. But you are the mayor now, so you're a noble, just not a baron. Okay, let's say done. And that's it. There is much to share. Information added to civilization/world info. Thank you very much for telling me. What requests do you have? What do we want? What do we want? Like iron bars and steel bars, I suppose. Let's put a high priority on iron bars. We can afford them. And we'll also put a high priority on steel bars. And then I think that's good enough for me in terms of bars. Do I want anything else? Is there anything else I give even half a fart about? Half a fart. I don't know why I said it like that. I was going to say shit, but then I thought, no, shit's boring. I've said shit a lot this stream. Let's try and make it something gassier. Something less solid. We could ask for lots of anvils, because iron and steel anvils are quite a good thing to melt down, but my boys don't seem to be doing any melting at the moment, so we'll ignore that. Training weapons, ammo, trap components, definitely don't need those. Meat, fish, garden, cages. Bags, threads, ropes, barrels, blah, 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 blah. Miscellaneous? Nah. Buckets, splints, crutches, eggs. Oh yeah, we've got to sort the nest boxes out, haven't we? Bags, ropes, cloth thread, tools, clay, sheets. Could order up some sheets, but then I'd have to go through each of the... Oh, shift left and right. Ah, okay. We'll put the parchment sheets priority up a bit. Is there any way to get more books? Tools? Books, tools? It looks like all the parts for musical instruments are tools. So, book bindings, scroll rollers. You see what? Let's put a bit more order on those. So that we end up with some parts to make stuff out of. Because we're not making any paper at the moment. I think other than that we're good. What else is there? Has anyone said anything worthwhile in chat? Let's have a look. Butcher Baron of Cryptbeards. That's right. We do have a butcher who's been nominated as a baron. That's a nice little alliteration. I like it. Sniper Joe 2 says Venom. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Venom? Do we want barrels of venom? Maybe we could make an enormous stockpile of certain types of venom. Let's just have a little peek at what we've got in here. This is just barrels, isn't it? It's not the contents. Okay. No, it's not of interest. Bags, threads, shields. Oh, drinks. No, obviously, obviously the venoms aren't drinks. Extracts. That's where they are, aren't they? Here we go. Here we go. What do we want? What do we order? Cave spider, giant cave spider. I know they're useless, but I feel like it's a nice helmet snake venom. Helmet snake venom just sounds like a euphemism for spunk. We'll get that. We'll get barrels of helmet snake venom. What else have we got here? Instruments. See, instruments are coming up, so why not any books? Where are books? I know, I just see the venom in the list and I think about the effort put into like devenoming bees and I think, come on, let's do it. I mean, Sniper Joe, if you can get that working and give me a working method for the coating of weapons with venom, I'm all about that shit. I'd love it. But as of yet, I haven't seen anyone successfully do it. They may have done it, but I just haven't seen it yet. I think that'll do, right? I can't be bothered with anything else, so sod it. There we go. Escape. Done. Lovely. Finalised. Fantastic. Don't come back. I mean, do come back, but not now. Like, not soon. Like, in a while. Oh, fuck off. Have we actually... Okay, there we go. We've got rid of them. We haven't traded with them yet, have we? We should have plenty of spiked copper balls, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll call the trader in. Let's check to see if everything's been moved. Yes, it has. It should be okay. I'm not sure we're going to have the full value that we had last time, because we did sell a barrel, a crate or two of stuff, and it may not have been replaced yet. Oh, hang on. We've got to designate some animals to the grazing zone. Oh, wait, this isn't the grazing zone anymore, is it? No, we're grazing down here. There we go. So, that one's looking pretty packed. We'll put them in here. Capital N. I just want the grazers, thank you. Which means the horse, the water buffalo, and the mule can all go in there. Lovely. Okay, back to the surface. Just hang around a bit until the broker comes. I'm going to crack open my egg. Let's have a look at chat. I heard something go there. What if we drop a rock on a 1x1 stockpile of venom next to a weapon stockpile? Maybe? That might work. We'll build a special room for it later on. Maybe not this evening. I recognise that it's getting quite late now. I've been recording only for... Okay, I squeezed that egg too hard. I noticed, excuse any shell noises that are happening here, I just have to try and get the shards out of the actual tasty treat inside. Ah, damn. That's alright, they're sticking to the membrane. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get it all out. If you hear a crunch, though, I apologise. There we go. Seems all good. Don't know if there's any shards of shell on there. Anyway, where were we? I was talking about something else, wasn't I? Dropping a 1x1 rock on there. Yeah, no, I'm interested in that. That sounds like something I might want to do. Not tonight, like I say, because that seems like it's going to require a bit of setup, but has the broker gone in yet? Let's have a look. Hello, Druidsmead. Please excuse my eating. I know it's terrible. Bad form for a stream and all that. Cardinal sin, but I'm so hungry. And there were boiled eggs in the fridge, so I couldn't resist. String of ears, Druidsmead. Ah, it's good. I see you've been out there killing elves. I like that. Let's just check to see if you're alive. I'll look into therapist. I won't go straight in there because... oh, actually, fuck it. Let's just go there and have a look. Base on Mars, Beardster, Binary, Butternut Squash, Can of Soda, Cooler, Curly Fries, Demon Blast, Dragon Man, Druidsmead, Flipvine, Furry Man, Fuzzy Logic, Japs, Cupo, Claycree, Legs, Ocelot Rando, Sanctum, Shazoo, Smiley Tom Stan, Soul Mask, Tidy, and Zip. So, Druidsmead, it would appear you're still alive. Very good. Very good indeed. Maybe a minecart shotgun the venom barrel and weapons onto the same wall. That could work as well. I've still yet to do minecarts. I keep meaning to, but I haven't done it yet. Anyway, back to the fortress. Bergendorf. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Just as the migrants arrive. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? That's right, Cooler. You did hear your name. You're still alive. Your little dwarf is still fighting fit. Well, I can't guarantee that. I don't know if you're actually fighting fit. You may be horribly injured, but time will tell. Right, let's let the migrants on board. I'll unpause the action for a bit. We'll watch them come on. We'll have a little look at them in Therapist to see who they are, and then we'll do a trade. Although, having said that, there is a significant chance I will forget to do one or the other. Right, I think they're all on board. Let's pause. Actually, I'll do a refresh and see if they're in. We had 102 dwarves, adults that is, 4 children, 3 vulnerable babies. Let's refresh again. 112 adults and 4 children, 3 vulnerable babies. So what I'll do is I'll click on here and we'll start the trade, but we'll pop over to Dwarf Therapist first and take a look at our new migrants. I'll sort by migration wave. Boop. There we go, and the latest wave was 10. Not a lot, but not none. That's the main thing. Oh, look, we've got an actual peasant. Haven't had one of them for a while. That's pretty cool. So let's see what skills we've got here. We've got a level 10 woodcutter. Meh, it's not that exciting. Level 10 animal carer. Yeah, also quite bland, boring, and a smattering of kind of mid to low skills. Gems. Meh. Nothing exciting there. How about their military screen? What have we got here? Absolutely bugger all. Basically nothing. Not even everybody can swim. Melville can't swim. Melville, what do you do? What do you reckon you are? Oh, Melville the peasant. I can't swim, sir. I never bothered to learn, you see. I live out in the fields, pulling potatoes out of the ground and eating them raw, because my master won't let me cook them, what with it using up all of his precious wood and coal and all that. Yeah, that's what that guy sounds like, apparently. Right, let's head back over. Oh, hang on. Bergendorf has input on the poisoned weapon idea. Dragon Slayer Wood Elf. Why is it a 30-degree angle? Just because I fancy doing it like that. Gives a little bit of visual variety, breaks things up a bit, doesn't it? Looks a bit different. Hopefully it's legible. It's legible on my monitor when I make it full screen, so hopefully it is. I don't think there's any way we're going to make that legible to people on phones, regardless of the angle. So I feel like may as well just let that one go. Anyway, what did Bergendorf say? By the way, welcome to the stream, Dragon Slayer Wood Elf. Thanks for joining us. Although, I mean, now that I think about it, that's a very elfy name. I'm not sure I approve. I feel like maybe you may be needing to prove yourself because elves are categorically unwelcome in this fortress. But we'll see. Maybe it's just an ironic name. Maybe it's like Little John. The best way to get poisoned weapons is to fight a forgotten beast that either spews poison or had poisonous blood with weapons on the ground, then have your dwarves arm themselves with said weapons while wearing gloves. Ah, okay. Oh, also, I'm using a plugin called Stream Effects or something. They changed the name late last year. If you go to the OBS website and look at the plugins, you'll figure out which one it is. It's there's not that many of them in there. So where were we? You see, I didn't have space for the of in my name. Okay. Dragon Slayer of Wood Elf. That I approve. That I approve of. That's very good. In fact, it's such a good name that my hair's starting to stand on end, and that has nothing to do with the fact that I might be a bit ill at the moment. Sure. Anyway, where were we? Let's keep going down. Any weapon wielded by a dwarf menaces with spikes of RNG. That is true. There is a lot of RNG going on there. Stay cool, Cooler. Stay cool. We've established that it's just a contraction of the name. Don't worry. One elf, says Joyce Mead. Was it drink breaks time ever since? I don't know. I think I've misunderstood the statement there. One elf? What did I say? Is it something to do with the elves? Never mind, we'll skip that. You just have to make sure the weapons never end up in water since it will wash away the poison. Okay. And I take it they have effects in combat then? You don't want them training with those weapons either, that would be a problem. Sorry, leaning into the microphone a bit too far. Anyway, let's go and get the trade. Let's go and get the trade done, shall we? Let's head over to Dwarf Fortress and see what they've brought for us. Hopefully, being a Dwarven caravan, they'll have some interesting stuff, but we'll see. Why have I still got leather armour? I definitely sold this shit last time. Sell the bit. Whatever, let's see what else they've got. Let's buy all their bars, because we may as well. We're filthy rich. We've got a single bin of copper balls here worth 65 grand. I'm fairly confident, and another one worth 3 grand. I'm fairly confident we can buy out most of their stuff. So we'll take all of the bars. We'll head down a bit further. Do we want rope? We don't want rope. Water skins. Here we go. Musical instruments. An almond wood shashdom. We've seen those before. Have we seen a kulin before? I don't think we've seen a donkey bone kulin or a full-blown kulin, so let's have a little look. Let's give Mr. Swirrer a rest for a moment, and we'll have a look at this. Let's check chat quickly. Oh, elves, plural. Oh, I see. Slayer of elves. Well, you know, I mean, dragons, big claws, hard to write with things. I mean, you've got to give them a little bit of a pass on grammar, right? I mean, a dragon normally depicted as quite eloquent in media, but you have to give them a pass. I mean, look at those teeth. That can't be easy pronouncing stuff, and those claws, they're going to be problematic at best on a keyboard. So, where were we? Wait, didn't you just make those leggings? I don't think so. Oh, were they leather leggings? Oh, I see what's going on. I've got a stockpile somewhere that's automatically set for trade, and it's got leather gear in it. I think it might be the one down in the smeltery zone, but I could be wrong. We'll have a look in a minute. So, says Bergendorf, you can trap a forgotten beast in a cage and hit it with traps and arrows, put the weapons around the cage, should be reusable. Okay, we'll look into that maybe. If we can cage a forgotten beast. We do have a nice trap corridor with spikes and cage traps intermingled, so there is a good chance that they will work well for us. Oh, I see. None of the other elves were worth killing. There is that potential aspect of elves. Some of them are just not worth getting bothered about. If you are still doing glass stuff, maybe buy all the bags. Can't have enough bags. That's true. We do need bags often, but I've got leather makers going on that like crazy, and it's, other than shoes, the only thing we use leather for, so we have got quite a few. This is a donkey bone coolin. The coolin is a small, handheld wind instrument consisting of 5 adjacent cylindrical bone pipes. The musician blows into the fipple at the end of each pipe. The instrument has a 3-octave range going from a middle to an extremely high pitch. It has 3 registers. The low register has a focused, harsh, buzzy timbre. I'm just going to have to Google what a fipple is. I'm not entirely sure what a fipple is, so I'm just going to turn to Google for a second. Bear with me. This is probably going to turn out to be some kind of disgraceful sex act, isn't it? Let's have a look. A fipple is a constricted mouthpiece common to many end-blown flutes, such as the tin whistle and the recorder. These instruments are known as fipple flutes and are indicated by the code 421.2 in the Hornbostel sax classification. Very exciting. I had no idea. So it's kind of like a whistly kind of affair, maybe. Let's have a little look. Oh, I've got a notification on YouTube. What's this? It's a new subscriber. Thank you very much, TKR. Much appreciated. Anyway, where was I? Yes, I was looking at this. So it's a fipple instrument, starting at middle to extremely high pitch. Well, we're not going to do extremely high pitch. We'll just have to tone it down and see what goes on. So focused, harsh, and buzzy. And the middle register, the low register has a focused, harsh, buzzy timbre. So it's kind of going to be like a. That's what I think that sounds like. The middle register begins at a mid-high pitch and has a delicate flat timbre. So delicate. That's not very delicate. But it does sound like something that we've blown through a fipple with. How do you get a delicate fipple noise? Anyway, the high register begins at very high pitch and has a wobbling, vibrating, fragile timbre. Maybe. Not very fragile, though. It's not very fippily, is it? It's underwhelming, to say the least. Close up a bridge preventing vision or lure him away with bait. Oh, you're talking about capturing the thing. I'll let that conversation unfold. Holy shit, you just went from a 0 to 11 on the documentary mode. Oh, presumably it's my narrator's voice. A really good impression of a flute. Well, I try my best, but let's not go too wild. Let's not get too crazy with the compliments. I don't think anyone's going to be hiring me for an a cappella orchestra just yet. Let's have a look at the amleth. Have we seen an amleth before? I think we have. Excuse me. This is a well-crafted apricot wood amleth. The blowpipe is made from green glass. The wind chest is made from apricot wood. The pipe is made from cave crocodile bone. This object menaces with spikes of well-crafted pericles and orthoclase. On the item is an image of a pear-cut gem in pyrolusite. The amleth is a mid-sized handheld wooden wind instrument consisting of a central wind chest and 11 cylindrical bone pipes. We have seen this one before. All pitches, wobbling, quavering, low register, sparse, muddy. Yeah, we've definitely seen it. What have we got next? What else is in the musical category. Ah, we've got a rockle. Have we seen a rockle before? The name rings a bell, but maybe not. Handheld glass, 41 silk strings. Yeah, no, we've seen the ceramic keyboard one. Definitely seen a rockle. A zust. A turkey bone zust. This is a turkey bone zust. The keyboard is made from silver. The chest is made from turkey bone. The pipes are made from diorite. The bellows is made from giant dingo leather. The zust is a large handheld bone musical instrument which uses a leather bellows to pressurize air, ultimately blowing it through one of any of 210 stone pipes. The musician directs air through the chosen pipes by playing a metal keyboard. The instrument has flue pipes and reed pipes. The instrument has a 6-octave range, going from a low to an extremely high pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has a sharp, fluid timbre. It has 3 registers. The low register has a full, strained timbre, so low, full, and strained. It's a huge organ. How do we strain it? I find low notes easier, so straining them is a bit weird. So it's going to be like a... Can't really put any music on that, can I? How about I'm getting a bit carried away there. Let's not do that. I'm feeling a bit wobbly now. I've made myself faint doing that. The middle register begins at middle pitch and has a strong, bright, wavering timbre. So it's kind of an organy. So we've gone from to yeah, okay. Let's have a look elsewhere. The high register begins at a high pitch and has an eerie, slicing timbre. Ooh. I'm not hitting very many notes there, am I? Let's have a little think about this. So it's got to go like Ooh. It's more slicing than eerie. I tried to put a little woo in there to make it a bit more spooky, but it wasn't really effective. Anyway, I like the zust. The zust sounds like an interesting musical instrument. And then we're down to puzzle boxes and toy boats. Very dull, very dull. Let's put the swirler back on and let a professional musician, well, I presume professional, an accomplished musician, serenade us. Do I want a ram cage? No, I don't. I don't want horses, I don't want buck rabbits. I'm not really interested in anything that's coming in a cage. I am fairly interested in booze and milk. But I don't want that steel pick, because I can make picks, that's easy peasy. Oh, that was a bucket, not a barrel, but never mind. Let's keep going down. I don't feel like these guys have actually brought that much to trade. This feels like a bit slim pickings. If that was all the musical instruments, it's all weapons and boots and shoes and bucklers and mittens and sugar bags. You know what? Maybe we'll buy some bags. We'll come back for the bags later on. We'll see what we can get. I do want to buy cloth and leather. To be honest, buying the leather gets us bags anyway. It becomes half bags and half shoes, so it's not really that much of a issue. No, we won't buy bags. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. More leather, more cloth. Really not getting that much stuff. An eagle bone figurine of a dwarf? Nah, I'm not interested in figurines. We can make figurines if we want. We can churn that shit out like no tomorrow. I'm going to buy all the anvils, because I can afford them. And then we'll buy all the food, starting with the ibex tripe and going all the way down through the naked moldog lung, prepared, through the bitter vetch leaves, and then let's come back up, and we'll just take some of that thread because it's It's more effort than it's worth to deselect it. We'll buy all the cheese as well. Cheese, very premium food. I do like a bit of cheese. I've gone through to the splints, but that's okay. Keep going down. Kestrel bone Thed body. Shashdon keyboard, Zustchedge, Ashtesio, Nest box. Parchment sheets. We want parchment sheets, so we'll buy them. Well, that was a bit uneventful. A few musical instruments, one that I liked, but not really any books to speak of. And it's only cost us £7, so we'll use the stuff in this bin here. We won't sell the leather leggings because we are making those for the purposes of using them. And we'll just scroll down here until, whoa, £6? He can take £6, I don't mind. Let's trade. Are you sure you want to trade the selected goods? Yes, I am. Sarvesh seems ecstatic with the trading. That's because he has received a huge shipment of premium spiked copper balls, and nothing gets a dwarf harder than spiked copper balls, except perhaps if they're made of adamantium. Adamantium? Adamantine, sorry, I broke a Disney copyright. Shit! Quick, get under the table, the lawyers are coming. I jest, of course. Now let's have a look at chat now that that's all finished and we've done the trade. You know what I am going to do though? While I'm looking at chat and getting into a big old digression, I'm going to do a quick save. Bosh. There we go. And let's have a look at what's going on there. I don't have a sound for followers. I don't, Bergendurf, no, because there was a period where I was getting quite a few follow things coming through. And it was getting a bit distracting because I hadn't picked a low-key enough sound effect. So for follows, I've left it just silent, and then hopefully I'll catch up. By the way, Liquid Fox 0, thank you very much for following. Much appreciated. Only 4 minutes ago. Perfectly caught. So quick. Lightning fast cobra reflexes. Dragon Slayer of Wood Elf, sorry. Also thank you, 9 minutes ago. Maid of Meat, 1 hour ago. Ingvar77, 2 hours ago. Darren Sullivan, 2 hours ago. Beryls, 3 hours ago. And then the last person before that was Knife Button 88, 3 days ago, which I presume would have been the Monday stream. Anyway, thank you very much for pointing that out, Bergendurf. You are fully correct. Sorry, I've got an itchy hand. I shouldn't scratch it into the microphone. Okay, oh god, what's that? Okay, let's just look at chat and ignore what's going on for a second, because otherwise we're going to get distracted. I just realised that Tetris and Leakspin sound slightly similar. Oh, I'm not familiar with Leakspin, but I'm very familiar with the Tetris soundtrack, because my son had a very strong Tetris period where we heard the theme tune sung a lot. Although he can play it on the piano quite well, which is impressive, considering he's never had a lesson. Druidsmead says, Urist, why are those stone blocks all shaped like tetrominos? It makes wall building complicated. Oh, it also makes them very resistant to microwaves? No, those things where the ground shakes. Earthquakes. Microwaves. Let's keep looking. Tidy says, rip leather leggings. Okay, I'm presuming the rip is for this, and the leather leggings. Or maybe you're ripping a pair of leather leggings. It's possible. It's very possible. I'm forgetting wooden spike balls. Yes, wooden spike balls are very premium, and they upset elves, but they're just not as valuable as the metal ones. It's a shame you can't make stone ones. Fire-breathing ape. Oh god, is that what we've just had? Oh god. Did I sell the leggings anyway? What an idiot. Never mind. Very Mario, a kind of Donkey Kong-y Bowser hybrid. Oh, I'm going to read this now, because obviously chat has moved on to actually discuss the contents of the game, as if somehow guiding me gently back into my purpose here. The Plains Titan, Num Lolmarin Desis... Alright, let's try that one carefully. Num Lolmermin Desisrodem Nun Lolmermin Desisrodem has come. An enormous one-eyed ape. It has large mandibles, and it has an austere look about it. Its mauve hair is very curly. Beware its fire. Has anybody... I watch sometimes the Joe Rogan podcast, and lately there's been a series of episodes where he's mispronounced and, I think, quite egregiously misunderstood the meaning of austere as some kind of compliment. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if anyone's seen that. I don't know why I'm that keen on telling you about it, but it it really annoyed me. Anyway, let's press that and let things continue. No, don't unpause. Don't unpause. First, locate monster. There is monster. Good. We need to keep an eye on that bad boy, but first, before we unpause it, we need to go to the alert screen and call everyone into the siege hall. That's the first important thing to do. And then we follow this mad lad around and see if he gets up to no good. Is he a ne'er-do-well? Obviously. But will we be able to get away from him quickly enough? That's the key. He is making very fast progress towards the fortress. I feel like I already want to pull up the gates, but I have a fear that we have dwarves on the surface who will just die. You know what? I don't think it matters. Let's do it. Let's pull the lever. If anyone's on the surface, unfortunately, they will have to be a sacrificial enemy? Sacrificial person. Pull the lever. Do it now. And then go back to the surface to watch the thing close up. Come on, quickly, before the old Titan gets in. Oh, I need to unpause it for that to happen, though. Come on. Let's not get fucked by the Titan. Let's make sure the Titan's the one that gets fucked. No. Come back in, duck. You're going to get either flung up into the air or you're going to get screwed. Oh, it's fighting somebody up there. Who's it fighting? No, actually, apparently it just appears to be kicking our corpse stockpile around or something. Oh, it's closed. Brilliant. Okay, now we'll press U and we'll take a look at the bastard, see what he's like. Plains Titan. V. An enormous one-eyed ape. It has large mandibles and it has an austere look about it. Its mauve hair is very curly. Beware its fire. Oh, it's breathing fire. Shit. Okay, that is certainly problematic from my perspective. Now, if we take a look, we can either open the gates here and allow it to fight the dwarves from the mountain home and go through our admittedly rather piddly defences here. 9 weapon traps, 9 cage traps, and then 3 backup weapon traps. It's a bit shit. Or we can hope it heads down into the caverns and tries to enter the fortress through the lower entryway, which leads through 9 cage traps, 3 serrated green glass blade traps, and, more importantly, up here, our amazing spiky cage corridor. Yes, very exciting. Very premium trappery. And you know what? I'm thinking, let's pause the action. Let's find the Cyclops, see what he's up to. And if he's coming down here, fine. We'll close up and we'll build up the defences. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll let him in. Let's zoom to him. Where is he? He's here. If we press F to follow, we'll see what he's up to. It looks like he's just prattling around on the surface without any real aim, which is good. Presumably that means we're going to get a chance to just sort of like get on with things and try and level everybody up. Can I remove... I don't think I can remove the alert until everybody's inside. That's going to be an issue. If we take it off before people are inside, it's just going to end up with people dying. It takes 10 ticks for the bridge to go up. Interesting. Let's have a look. Austerity is very fashionable right now in government circles. Yeah, it is fun, capital F-U-N, for the dwarf bridge to be going up slowly. But maybe we should try working with a better mechanism quality in the future. Maybe I should re-lever all of my bridges. Cage traps won't get tight. Spikes will, though. Well, the thing is, I think if they dodge into a cage trap, they can get caught, can't they? Or is that rainbow thinking? Is that crazy talk? They can if they're webbed. Invite them in, be hospitable. Oh my goodness. A webbed cage trap can catch anything. I don't know how to get them webbed. Maybe we should make some siege weapons. He's clearly coming down into the fortress via the lower way. Oh my god, 7 frames a second. How is this guy causing so much brutal frame drop? Let's skip to the lower caves. Is there anybody still out here? Anybody still fucking around in the caverns? Am I free to close the gates up? Who's this boik down here? Oh, it's a Gorlak. Don't worry about the Gorlaks. They're not a problem. They're all perfectly safe. Let's go and check out the hall. Does the hall look like it's got 112 adult dwarves in it? 4 children and 3 vulnerable babies. I think so. Let's pull that second lever and close the fortress off for a bit. We've got lots of food. We've got everything we need. Add, pull, now. Fantastic. Come down here. Hopefully watch the gate shut quickly. I'll unpause it first. Here we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is every flash a tick? Because this one's taken even longer to close. Super slow bridgey close. Please be hooked up. Oh shit, there's a chance it's not hooked up. That's awkward. Come on. Closey, closey. Closey, closey. Upsy daisy. Shotty, shotty. For fuck's sake. Have they pulled the lever? They've pulled the lever. It's just not closing. Shit. Is the Titan anywhere nearby? That's the question. Ah, oh, crap. Let's look for the Titan, see how close it's got. Okay, it's only a little bit down the side of the hill. It's fine. It's fine. Is that fire spreading a lot? Maybe. We'll check it. We'll have a little look. Ah, okay, that's what the frames are being eaten by. Fine. Okay, I get that. A dwarf has to walk to the lever and pull it first. It's 10 ticks from lever pull. Shit. Wall off the fort. It's fine. Let him in, he says. Oh my goodness. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Let's pause and think about this for a second. Okay, how quickly can we get this fucker linked up? If I go to the tab, the dining hall, click add new task, link up a bridge, link up the obsidian bridge. We'll do it with quartzite and gabbro mechanisms. Cool. Do it now. I go to the military screen, turn off the alert ever so briefly until that thing gets done. Here we go. Come on. Everybody get down here as fast as your little legs will carry you. And then immediately we'll put the alert back on. And everybody can charge back into the fortress. And hopefully we'll do it with minimal casualties. Then we'll check our military and see how their arms and armour are doing. Check if they're any good in combat. If they are, we might attempt to send them forth. If not, we will either attempt to wait out the interest of the creature so it pisses off in its own good time, or we'll attempt to Cryptbeards rush. That's it, that's it. What are you doing? Where's the guy who's supposed to be doing the fucking bridge? Can of soda, you madman. Collecting webs? Okay, this is lunacy. We must watch him carefully, but we can't go, oh no, everybody's collecting webs. What is this? Oh, the alert has to come back on. The alert has to come back on. Alerts. Siege Hall. Everybody back in, please. We really don't have any option now. What we're going to do is we're going to go up a couple of floors here into this area. We are going to activate our squad. We're going to move them into the store, into the well room. Okay. In fact, let's right at the back of the well room. And then we have to hope to fuck that at least some of these spikes are hooked up, because otherwise we are in just absolute shit. Okay, back down to the bottom, unpause. Let's see what happens. Everybody start running back in. There's the little motherfucker. There he is. He's coming in. He's not following at full pelt. I think we can start pulling the lever up here now. This is important. So we go to leave that. Click on the lever. I pulled the wrong fucking lever. Or did I? No. Cancel that job. Cancel that job. That's the wrong lever. That's the lever for the spikes. Add new task. Pull. Now. Repeat. Okay. So, back up there. Did I set this one to get pulled? I did. So they're going to close the gate now. Let's watch this thing close. Hopefully it will close in a nick of time. Or ping that thing. Shit, we just locked it in with us. Fuck. Cancel that task. Let's go and follow the lad and see if we can get in with the traps. This could be the end of the freaking fortress. Z, F, space resume. Here we go. He's going in. He didn't get hit by any of the traps whatsoever. Oh. Fuck. Look at him waltzing straight through the whole fortress. No, and got all the way past the spikes, just standing next to them before they ever went up. And I bet none of these spikes up here are actually hooked up. Shit. Shit, 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 fuck, shit. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, pause. Where do we build a wall? There's no cavern baffle. Just goes straight into the freaking well system, doesn't it? Oh man, that's coming straight up into the dining hall. Okay, all we can hope for now is that the military of our fortress holds fast. Although this is a fire-breathing titan, and they're not in place yet, so I can only assume they're going to get fucking killed one at a time, miles away from where they're supposed to be. Come on. Get spiked. Get spiked, you fucking bastard. Get spiked. Right. Everybody's in past the doors. So, if I click that, we can say, keep tightly closed. Forbid passage. There we go. That's not going to make much difference to a plains titan that can breathe fire, but oh well. Why are none of my military down here? What is this? They're taking forever. Huh? What happened there? Question mark? Oh, okay, I went down too far. Don't worry. Stop panicking, everybody. For goodness sake, what's wrong with you? Relax. Relax. Put everyone in the hall and wall it off using the stones in the hall. That's interesting. Hello, Black 3200 or 3200, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I think we're in trouble here. At this point, I feel like I'm basically longing out the death of the fortress as far as I can. We could wall them off, but that walls us off from water as well. Yeah, well, to be honest, the Cryptbeards rush druids mead is actually a valid tactic even without any training. Sheer force of numbers. If Krug Smash's arena combats over Christmas and the New Year taught us anything, it's that numbers count for quite a bit in combat. If you can overwhelm an enemy with just sheer numbers, then you can kill them. But then again, this is a Titan, so we'll see how that works out. Dum 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 indeed, Ocelot. Dum 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 indeed. They'll take forever if they're clad in steel with low armour skill. That's a good point. Yes. Sorry to harp on about the wall, but they really are a good defence. That's true. That's true. If I go up these stairs, how far away are my military dwarves? Absolutely bloody miles away. They probably had to go to the barracks on the top floor to get their armour as well, didn't they? Ah, Christ. I mean, once these guys are in, we can actually wall this bad boy off with just a single wall behind that door, couldn't we? Let's unpause this. Let's let the guys get through that door. You coming in? You coming in? Come on. Shall I put the order in to build the wall yet? How fast is the ogre thing moving? Sorry, the Titan. Zoom. He's still here, but none of these spikes are hooked up, so he's not going to get jabbed by any of them, regardless of what happens. Is anybody else here? The military are starting to turn up. Do we really want to wall them in like sacrifices? Maybe it makes sense to bring them back up. Who's made it down? Who's made it down? We've got Rigoth, and we've got Cogsack. I'm going to go and have a look at them in Dwarf Therapist and see if they're going to be any good at all. Let's go over there. Let's take a peek. Sort by squad. Up at the top here, we want Rigoth. Where's Rigoth? There he is. He is... Shit. Who else have we got? Cogsack. Where's Cogsack? You better be good, Cogsack. No, Cogsack is a bit of a dabbler. He's got a bit of sword, bit of spear, but not much else. Oh dear. Two who've made it are among our worst, not even our top tier fighters. Do we pull them back, or do we just wall them in? Diagonal movement is a thing. Send the boys in and have a Cryptbeards rush lined up. If water can get there, a vampire can. I lost that foot. Oh, if water can get there, a vampire can. I lost my foot. Okay, well, what I was going to think of doing was just put a wall in one of these narrow corridors. Here, I can just pop one there, and then bosh. No more ogre problem, because it can't go diagonally around it, because the doors, you know, just putting it there will stop him getting in. How many dwarves have we got below that mark? Anyone in there? No. Yeah, oh, there's a dwarf there. Dwarf there, but I think they may be heading down. They may be activated. There was one there as well, wasn't there? Yeah, there's one there with a baby. Of course they carry their babies everywhere. Why wouldn't you carry your baby down to the dangerous caverns where you collect webs? Makes perfect sense to me. As a father of two, I wouldn't even carry him. I'd make him walk. Shit. Right, let's let people come up. Hopefully our lads will delay the thing for a little while. Oh, it's walking backwards. Oh. Hello. It looks like the fates may be in our favour. It's pissing off. It doesn't want to get into a fight with us. Now it's started fires and the frame rate's dropped to 6 per second. It's like, I don't want to be here anymore. It's too like Australia. And he didn't get hit once by the frickin' spikes either. Very, very disappointing. He opened and closed the door. Holy shit. Oh no, you're missing all the spicy shit. I'm so sorry. Fuck. He basically walked all the way down here, opened this door, walked through it, and closed it behind him. I know you won't believe me, but it is what happened. Let's follow this sad sack as he wanders out, all upset that he can't get past our excellent military. I probably shouldn't start shit-talking him, should I? There we go. He's heading out. He's getting out of here. He decided to fuck off because he couldn't see any dwarves. It seems like running away down a long corridor does work against titans. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. Out of the fortress. That's it. Good lad. Off you go. Fuck off. Perhaps put out the fire if you wouldn't mind. That would be nice. Maybe I should extend the burrow down to here. So he can actually... So they can hook the bridge up. And we can lock him out. That might be a good idea. Activate the sprinkler system, if only we had one. That would be lovely. What a considerate titan, closing the door behind him. I know Wisebit32, and welcome to the stream, by the way. Thanks for joining us. It's very unusual for invaders. Normally a troll will just knock the hinges off. Perhaps he's friendly. Perhaps he just wants a friend. The big fire-breathing gorilla is just breathing fire because he's lonely. Well, breathing fire because he's a fire-breathing cycloptic gorilla, but only doing it on people out of a horrible, empty hole in his soul. Oh dear. Just letting off steam. Ooh, good one. Well, maybe not. I mean, he could just be an arsehole. He could be just a one-eyed wanker. He's a one-eyed wanker, and I don't like him at all. If I ever see him, I'll kick him in his balls. Anyway, We're going to be a while before that fire burns out, aren't we? Is there anything I can do to put that fire out with the dwarf therapist? Because as exciting as the idea of a fire rampaging through the cavern is, I mean, I would rather that we just got rid of it and had our frames back. But okay, never mind. So, it looks like the thing's pretty much fucked off. It's wandering through the caverns aimlessly. Although it was. Where is it? Oh, it's breathed some more fire, look. How would you like some more frames to go away? So, what we need to do is actually get rid of the fucker. I need to deactivate my squad. Cancel station. Lovely. And let's actually look at our levers and see what's going on here. So this one, has that been pulled yet? The middle one, that one is supposed to be the one. Can I click? No, because the lower third of the screen doesn't like clicking. That one shouldn't be able to attach to the obsidian bridge because it already is. Yes, so that one's attached to the obsidian bridge. If we... What the fuck's going on there? If we pull it, we should end up locking the thing out. Add, pull now. Somebody go over there. Somebody pull it. Please. Anybody? I know we've only got 6 frames a second, but it can't be that hard to pull a lever, can it? Someone's standing on it right now. Thinking about it. Deciding whether they're going to do it. Having a little worried think. Come on, pull the lever. Don't fuck with me. Oh, we can stop pulling the spike lever as well, can't we? Clicky clicky. Again, mouse select, choosing not to work. What a little dickens. There we go. Click up there, go down to the mouse. There we go. There we go. Oh, we can't see it because apparently Demon Blast is standing on top, pulling the lever like a maniac, which is fine. That's what we asked him to do. Cancel the task. There we go. So, fingers crossed someone's going to pull that lever. Are you going to do it? It's done. Brilliant. Now that should result in a close. Although we haven't actually checked to see where the thing is, so let's have a little look. Make sure it's not back in the fortress again and I'm locking it in with us. Z. Oh yeah, look, it's fucking miles away. Let's follow him for a bit, see what he does. Not much. Just having a little wander around, exploring the caverns, getting a feel for the area, deciding whether he wants to move in. Oh, he's moved into a completely isolated section of the caverns that's going to be a pain in the arse to actually reach us anyway. This is good. It's nice having a little Titan down there. And we're locked in. Hooray! Which means... Oops, sorry. Military alert. Over. Everybody return to whatever you were doing before, providing it wasn't in the caverns or on the surface. That's it. Now we can get the internal fortress rationalised a bit. Ooh, I didn't set up the stockpiles, did I? P, F. There we go. Nice big food stockpile there. We're going to click on it, we're going to say S, and we're going to go in here and say no prepared food. Thank you very much. There we go. And on this side, we're going to put another one in. This one's going to be only for prepared food, you understand? This is how it works. There we go. Up. There we go. One across, 2 down. Bing. That was an animal stockpile. Well done, scoundrel. You fucking beans that as hard as you could possibly do it. Okay, so deny, food, enable, and then we want to have only prepared food. Lovely. Seems good. Cheese? Plant cheese? Sorry, I don't think so. Surely you mean mammal cheese. Okay, so the food should start getting pulled down from the trade depot, if there's space now. It does look like they're moving a bit faster. Good. Good. Block all, then you. Block all? What do you mean? Block all, then you? Not entirely sure what you mean. Oh, we've had a little baby piglet born. Okay, let's go down to the food stockpile and try that again. Where is it? Click on it. S. B, block all. It's not doing it. Have I got a caps lock on? No. Didn't work. Lowercase, you might have... No, I checked. I don't have caps on. I've got numlock on, though. That shouldn't make a difference, though. See, P and F work. Permit, forbid, permit, forbid, permit. Right, okay. So, where is the allow and block all option taking effect? Allow, block... Ah, there we go. And then you. Ah, lovely. Fantastic. Fantastic. Also, let's go up to the tavern area and put our little stockpile in there. F, we only want prepared food and drinks in there. So, click on it. I'm now using my new skills that I've just picked up. We'll go in and we will block all. We will have prepared food and we will have drinks. Enable. Permit. There we go. Permit, permit. Good. Yeah, I think that's right, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and we'll put some tables in. Actually, no, we won't. We'll do some smoothing first. Designate S for smooth stone, and we'll make this whole chamber lovely and smooth. It's going to be a fantastic little dining hall. Well, tavern. Same thing, really, I suppose. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, everyone's still in the fortress. We're nice and safe, but ensconced in our home. We've got nothing to worry about. I think our food stockpiles are evidently massive at the moment. We've not got any trouble at all. Am I preparing lavish meals? Just fine meals. I think we should start preparing lavish meals, right? Let's do that. Let's remove that. Add a task. Lavish meals. And just keep on churning them out, please. Thank you very much. Now is a perfect time to start thinking about my nest boxes, because I've just realised we've got none. So, build capital N for nest box, and we'll place them along the wall at first. No, not there, not there, not there. That's it. That's all cool. So that's the pen pasture for the chickens. I think that's how it works. And if I leave that, they should all just happily lay eggs, right? Maybe. We've run out of things to brew drink into, but that's okay. Once we empty a barrel or a pot, it should be fine.
It should be absolutely fine. Everybody calm down.
We've also got a little stockpile of pots, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I am mistaken. Never mind. Let's have a little look down here and see why my smelter is so quiet. Pig iron bars, melt metal objects, make steel bars, melt a metal object. So they all should be melting metal objects, but they're not doing it. Or are they? Is someone bringing a... No. This is the armour bin here. See this bin here? Armour bin? That's the one that keeps turning up in the frickin' stockpile, isn't it? In the trade. I've got these iron low boots here to get melted. That's all cool, but they're just not doing it. Maybe I should set one to be just melting other stuff. So that makes steel, that makes pig iron. No, they're doing it. It's just taking a long time. We need to start smelting that hematite as well. That's going to be a thing. So add smelt hematite or repeat. Thank you very much. That should get a little bit of action going on. Still hand to mouth on the sand, but we do have a lot of bags. Are these guys still collecting? Are they still doing it? Yeah, they are. And none of the jobs are suspended. Very nice. I like that. Very cool. Top tier dwarf fortress ship. How are my dwarves training? Are they doing it? They're not. How do we level up their armour skill? That's what I want to know. Let's go have a little read of the dwarves. Oh, we lost someone to the Titan. I don't know who, but they're probably outside currently getting all haunty on us. But we'll see how it works out. Armour use. I'm just over in Dwarf Therapist at the moment. Oh, they're all quite crap. It's only Sarvesh and Urdim who've actually got any good at using the armour. Which is a problem. A proper problem. Never mind, never mind. We'll let it carry out for now. We'll just let them move all their shit, do this smoothing in the tavern. We'll wait for the... Oh, it looks like the traders want to leave. That could be a problem. Mind you, by the time they've got out of the gate, we can close it again and stop the Titan from getting in. It's down in the caverns. There's no need to worry. Yeah, look, here they come. They're starting to pop out. Should we open up the gate? It will make all of our dwarves suddenly rush for the caverns from the surface, which is not what I would describe as optimal behaviour. Do you remember last Fortress, or maybe the one before, we had that conga line of death where they all just started marching down into the Cyclops' cave and getting beaten shitless? It wasn't great. I thought it was a bit poor, to be fair. Ah, look, they're all milling around in the cavern, in the trade zone now. Okay, I'm going to turn the alert back on. I'm going to turn the alert back on because I can. There we go. Everybody back inside. Everyone back in the alert box. And then somebody open up the surface level gate, if you will. Let me just click on the bastard. Where is it? Lever. There we go. And pull. Oh, sorry. Pull. Now. There we go. Let's, oh, fuck. Pause. Let's check where the bastard is first. This is probably a smarter move. Oh, fuck. He's up top of the mountain. How did he end up there? I don't see him. Is that him? It's not him. It's a piece of rhyolite. Hello, Amglore Ungumgongums. Wait. Did something kill him? A chinchilla? A two-humped camel? It doesn't look like the chinchilla put up much of a fight, to be honest. Propelled by the ball of fire. Blah, blah, blah. Plains Titan. Two-humped camel has been stunned. Yeah, the Plains Titan is not taking any damage. Of course it's not. I just can't see where it is right now. Oh, it's underneath the smoke, probably. Right, let's watch this area quickly. Oh, they can't get out because of the fire. Are they going to leave? Oh, well, if you want to burn to death, that's entirely your prerogative. Get out of the gate and I will slam it shut as quick as I can. Get your fucking ass out of there. Get your ass to outside. Come on! Do it now! No! That's it, into the flames. They're very brave, aren't they? Just keen to get home, I imagine. Have we got rid of them all, or are they all still hanging around in the trade depot? It's all looking a bit slow for my taste. Let's check that old Titan lad isn't coming down and attacking us yet. Where is he? Z. F. We'll follow him for a bit. See where he goes. Are we actually following him though? I'm not sure. I'm a little bit nervous about this chap. He has the potential to completely destroy our fortress. So let's... Oh, resume. Is he moving? We're following him. Okay, he's just not moving. So presumably he's just sitting in the smoke and thinking, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to hang out here for a bit in my fiery smoke near the top of the volcano and everything will be hunky-dory. Presumably. Presumably. Yeah, oh, he's on the move. He's on the move. Seems okay. He's not going too far. Oh, okay, it's 3 frames a second job. No wonder he's... not making a beeline. Let's zoom down. Have we got rid of all the traders yet? Oh, come on, guys. Get a move on. You can't just stay there, though. You have to leave, because I'm going to close that gate in a minute, and if you are standing on it, it's going to be a massive fucking problem for everybody. The mountain home's going to get upset. I'm going to get upset. You're going to get upset. Then again, if the Titan's killing them all at the same time, I feel like closing the gate is just something you have to do, right? He will have to fight through them first. So we have a buffer. It's not an optimal buffer. It's not a fantastic buffer, but it's a buffer nonetheless. Right, let's get back to following him. Obviously they're not going out of there until after the fact. They want the fire to go out, so we'll follow old Titan down the hill and see what he gets up to. Oh, slip into the volcano accidentally. That would be beautiful. Just quickly stumble. Oh, there goes a fireball. It's fired at somebody. I don't know who it is. He's basically eaten all the frames here. This is ridiculous. OWW, turn off auto collect webs. Ah, okay. O, capital W, lowercase w. Ah, okay, we'll leave that off for now. That's useful for later on, but right now it doesn't actually help us at all in the immediate situation. Have I come off of them? Yeah, I have, haven't I? You, others, uninvited guests, Zoom, follow. There we go. Keep going down. Keep coming down the hill. Fight my traders. Fight my traders! UWU. Ooh, 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 dwarf. Oh dear. I'm not that familiar with uwu. I've only heard it in one stream before, and I've never really heard it elsewhere. It's nice to see that a meme has spread into my chat. Save, says Ocelot. Ah, nighty night TKR. You get yourself a bit of rest, unless you're off to do something else, in which case, do that. Have a good day or night, depending on where you are. Bye bye. Okay, what was that thing that someone said? Save. Yes, that's a very good point. Let's pause. I'll go over here and I'll do a quick save. There we go. Uh-oh. What was that? Why has it gone black? Oh shit. No. Come on. This fortress was going so well before, and now suddenly it seems one little, well, obviously not little, but one titan turns up and everything goes to rat shit. And I've finished my drink. And I've eaten all the eggs I brought. This is terrible. I'm suddenly in a very, very precarious state. Boo. Okay, we finished the save. It's alright. Nothing's too bad's happened. We've just got to watch that frame rate go down from 116 back to 0. Oh, let's press space to resume. Oh, actually do that when you're you've got the right window highlighted. That'll help. There we go. We're not following him anymore. That's okay. Let's go down to the gate and see if they've left yet. Not yet, but the flames appear to be dissipating. It's all smoke, but not so much fire at the moment. There's a bit of fire, but there's like a clear path for them. Come on. Don't be glitched out. Don't do that. And we've had this before where they've just gone, no, I'm not going, I'm staying here. And it doesn't work. It's a right pain in the poo pipe. Come on. If there is a DF hack, turn off the fire thing. I was hoping for a crash for save scumming, but never mind. If there is a fire killing command for DF hack, let me know, because we can just turn that shit off. Otherwise, this is going to be a lost fort without ever having a single dwarf killed by the Titan. Mind you, having said that, it will come down and it will kill these lads for me, so it won't matter if we can't get rid of them, if they don't want to piss off. Right, I'm going to go find the boy again and follow it. Where is it? There we go. Z, follow. Cool. No? Okay. Maybe we'll do it correctly this time. Others. Z. Even in the menus it's going slowly. Jesus Christ. Right, follow. Let's let this bad boy continue. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world was turning. Classic tune. I honestly think it's more the job cancellation than the fire. You reckon? Use liquids to drop 1/7 deep water over most of the surface. Liquids to DF hack command. Okay, and what would that look like? How do I actually type that in? That's the question. I need exact syntax. Well, this lad's decided he's just going to fanny around up the top of the volcano. If we're lucky, he'll have a fall and go in. But I don't feel like that's very likely. He's also probably immune to fire. Mind you, does immunity to fire make you magma safe? And even if he is, if he can't swim in it, he'll just sink down into hell, won't he? Jesus, how high do you want to get? Come on, lad. Calm down. Right, have we got anything going on down at the gate at 2 frames a second? Nope. Absolute disinterest in actually leaving. Maybe we have to pull the lever and close back up again. Let them die. Liquids opens a new terminal. Q to quit. Type help. Okay. Let the dwarves free and see how many FPS. It's the fire, not them, I'm sure. But okay. M. A. Dwarves are free. Okay, maybe it is the job cancellation spam. Holy shit. Nope. No, it's not. It's dropped back down again. A little bit more. It has stopped some of the frame loss, but it's still pretty low. Let's follow the bad boy and see if he turns up. Are you going to come down here, or are we just going to have to just live with you on the site from now on? Is that how things work here? Come on. Get a move on. Do something. Anything, Mr. Titan, other than just hogging up frames with your fiery breath. That's going to be a problem. Hello, Fuzzatron. Welcome back. Oh, shit. We didn't sow the Shire. It's always been growing since the world's been Tolkien. Oh, my goodness. Lovely. I like it. A little bit of songy punness. Very nice. Well, you say it doubled it from 2 to 4, but it is still currently 2. Yeah, never mind indeed. Let's open liquids and see what happens here. So type in LIQUIDS. Liquids. It hasn't done anything. Type in help, you said? Oh, hello, what's going on? Everything's going, they're moving, the frames have gone up. Did it put the fire out? Is that what happened? Let me pause quickly. Go down here to the entryway. No, it didn't. So, the game's the liquids. Try that one more time. Liquids, type in help. No. Nope, that's just the regular help commands. Liquids with a capital L? No. Q to quit, type help. Right, one more try. Type in liquids. Well, the traders tried to leave Tidy, but they're currently stuck. No, I'm not seeing it. No, I'm just typing liquids without the word help. I typed in liquids on its own. Actually, is there a space at the front of that? There we go, new console. Welcome to the liquid spawner. Type help or question mark for a list of available commands. Question mark. There we go. Properties only for magma water, permaflow, brush, point, block, column, flood. Flood fill water tiles from cursor. Only makes sense with W clean. Okay, we're going to have to do a little bit of mouse wheel scrolling back up to the top of the list. Switch to magma, switch to water, make obsidian wall instead, make obsidian floors, make a river source, flow bits only, remove salt and stagnant flags from tiles, set modes only for water. Okay. Yep, I think this is going to... oh, hang on. If I right-click there, and then type flood, is that going to work? Oh, it seems like better instructions have appeared. Hello, Cupo. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Everybody, remember, check out Cupo's stream. Beautiful fortresses. Then, when done, type help. I think you're looking for extinguish all. Ah, Cupo. You living fucking legend. So to get out of it, if I type Q... Nope. Doesn't want to do that. Or does it? Let's try extinguish... Extinguish... Space... Hyphen... hyphen? Or... Ah! Oh, yeah. Look at that, baby. There's our frames back. Let's pause quickly before anything too bad happens. Oh, the traders have all gone. What happened there? Did they just... Right, everybody back in the alert. Everybody back into the alert. Siege hall time. Everybody in. Turn around. Back inside. And the dog. You know what, dog? You're in trouble. Oh, we're going to just let you out there. Let's check where the Titan is. Thank you very much, Cupo. You've saved the fortress. Single-handedly. He's still miles up the mountainside. That's fine. Let's press F3. Come in here. Pull the lever. Add pull. Now, boom, done. Back up to the surface. As soon as that closes, we can turn off the alert. Which I will do. Come on. Closey, closey. Closey, closey. There we go. We appear to have pinged the wagon that had gone invisible up in the air. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff. Look at the cheeky little fucker! I think we all see the opportunity that this has presented us with, don't we? Everybody has glommed onto the fact that we could just pull that lever and obliterate that bastard. What do we reckon? Do we do it? Do we pull the lever? Is that what we're doing here? Are we destroying the Titan with a marble bridge? Is that our option? Do we take it? Poof! Gone! Exactly, Cupo. It might be immune. Oh, that's a worry. I don't want that to be the case. Then again, I would very much like to squish it. It's time to learn something about bridges. Okay, Cupo is either implying there that nothing resists a bridge, as has been said by Fuzzletron, or that Titans smash bridges. We're going to do it. We're going to do this thing. We're going to kill the fucker. We're going to crush his head under the bridge. Add, pull, do it now, up to the surface. Let's watch this bastard die. Come on. Okay, no point doing this drum roll. It's only going to wake my children up if I get too excited. Come on. Squash the bastard. I don't care about those trade goods. As long as the Titan gets fucked. No, no, no! No! You fucking psychic wanker! Oh, and they've already pulled the lever. Bad juju. Oh my goodness me. This is poor. This is poor. We can't even pull the lever immediately, can we? We have to wait. Ah, dear. Right, well, obviously, we need these bad boys right there, don't we? And then we better hope to fucking high heaven that the damn thing can be shut pretty quickly. Yes, walk towards it, walk towards it. Has he gone towards it or away? Oh, God, it takes so long. And we're back down to 5 frames a second again. Is that purely from the cancellation spam? Or has he just set fire to more shit? Fucking prick. I'll let you use it in combat, but you're not covering the whole map in fucking fire. Extinguish all, done again. Bang, there we go. Sorry, Mr. One-Eyed Gorilla Flame Spout. Okay, that's gone down again. Just get the military in position. Give it a few seconds for the thing to clear its orders. Let's then pause. Pull the lever again. Pull the lever, don't pull it. That's it. Add, pull. Now, back up to the surface and hope to fucking God. No! Fucking shit! Fuck! Oh, we had everything under fucking control, and I just got too bloody greedy. Shit. Unpause. Everybody get back into the alert zone. The military are all in place though, so maybe we just go for a sally forth command. Here we go. Attack, kill, creature at cursor. This motherfucker. Kill, 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 kill. Oh man, if only we could just burst into the Conan music now without getting any copyright fucks. Copyright fucks? That's a weird way of saying it. Wait a second, he's just standing there smashing my trade depot. What a Rudy. What a naughty boy. Why are my guys all running away? He's not dead, is he? No, he can't be. Let's put his fire out, because he's a bloody frame thief. There we go. Fire out again. Yeah, you wonder why your little flame breath thing isn't working? Because I am a god. And what I say goes. Why are they all suddenly piling into their barracks? This... Oh, are they going for their weapons and armour? Jesus, you were positioned without your gear? Oh my fucking god. Boys, girls. Come on. This isn't how we do this. This isn't how fucking Axethunder does things. This is a serious fortress for serious dwarves. Let's open the thing again, just in case it runs away. Did I already put an order in to pull this lever? Soon find out. No. Add pull now. There we go. Hopefully it will repeat what it did before and just sort of wander out the gate again. Although I am not optimistic about that. I am quite concerned that it's going to come straight back in. Open the gate. Come on. Open the gate. Let the thing fuck off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Down to 6 frames a second, of course, with the cancellation spam. I don't want to turn it off though, because everyone will just rush up to where the damn thing is. Jesus. Are these guys actually... Is he asleep? Wait a second, what the fuck is going on here? Individual combat drill? Wait, the creature's still alive, right? It didn't just go in there and die, did it? No, it's still alive, still alive. Don't worry about that. Zoom, let's have a look at its wounds. Has it taken any damage? Oh, it has. It's got minor damage to its left mandible, 5th toe, right rear foot, and its right front leg. Fair enough. Let's unpause it, wait for it to wander out. There we go, the gate is open. Will it choose egress or attempt to penetrate my fortress further? Because for some reason my dwarves have decided that individual combat drills are more important than the orders I gave them to kill that creature. Until AM, station them back here. And then hopefully they'll actually take the kill order or see it come around the corner and kill it. It's taken him a while to smash up my trade depot, isn't it? Seems like the fire's gone though, that's nice. Very nice indeed. Are you guys going to charge in and kill it this time, or are you all just going to fanny around doing not much of import? Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be the second one. That cat is in trouble. It's going to make its way round to that depot and the thing's going to see it and charge after it. Hopefully the cat's fast enough to bolt out of the door and kite the thing past the bridge. Although apparently the cat doesn't travel faster than a fireball. Oh no guys! No, don't charge in! Oh, fart knockers. Add order. That's not what I want. K. Kill the fucker. Go. And it's go! The dwarves head out from their barracks and attempt to kill the Titan. Will they succeed, or will this be the end of the fortress? Only time will tell, but the fireballs are telling a very, very noisy story. Come on. Get in there. In your plate armour that's too heavy for you to actually fucking use. You got the set place on fire. Let's get rid of that. Extinguish all. Bang. Done again. Ha! Ha 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 ha! And you thought you had the power of fire harnessed. Well, I tell you, no, sir. No, I have the power of putting fire out. You are just an ape with one eye who can burp up flames. Let's check the combat logs, see what's happening. Has anything happened? Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh fuck. And it was a swords dwarf as well, our good swords dwarf. No. Plains Titan strikes the swords dwarf, bruising the muscle. Well, so far it's all bruises. And the Titan appears to be attacking with a sheep wool tunic, which must be like to our benefit, right? So far only doing bruises, which is good. And he's blocking with his shield, that's also good. Maybe the thing's a proper Papega. Just come in with a wool thing going, I'm going to kill you all. And then thoroughly being shit. Although we're not doing it any damage, I think it's relying too heavily on its flame breath. These boys in the corridor are not doing their duty. Look, they're just sort of hanging back and waiting for something to happen. Unacceptable. I'm going to do a quick refresh in Dwarf Therapist and see if we can see any diminishment in our numbers. No, we've still got 10 alive. Still 10 dwarves kicking, so presumably they're doing okay. And they're able to survive the fireballs, he says, seeing a lot of fireballs fly and refreshing nervously. Come on. Show me what you got. Everyone's still alive by the looks of things? No, it's all good. It's all good. Ah, there's a dead dwarf there, though. That's definitely someone dead. Dwarf Therapist, tell me true. He says 10 alive. He says 10 in the squad alive. So maybe that's a third-party dwarf? A non-military one? Is there anything going on in there at all? Let's have a quick look. Oh dear. The force twists the neck, tearing apart the fat. Okay, so basically, the Titan is whiff-waffing the face of the swords dwarf with their wool tunic, and that's enough to twist their neck, which is pretty rough. Okay, I'm going to do another read. I'm pretty sure Dwarf Therapist is just not... Oh no, we've had a death. It wasn't our best swords dwarf though. Our best swords dwarf appears to be hanging back, which is interesting. Let's see... Let's extinguish the fire, because right now it's causing me all manner of pains in the arse. There we go, just put it all out. We've had a guy die, that's fine. Now we've got a lad standing on the weapon traps, that's all cool. A couple of boys moving into the smoke. Don't know how well they're going to do. The smoke really is obscuring a lot of what's going on. We see the origin of the fire. Come on, just keep cancelling the fire out. Oh my god, is that a guy killed immediately? Oh, there's bones flying through the air. Shit. We've got 8 dwarves left in our squad. The good swords dwarf is still to enter combat, so theoretically maybe there's a hope. But it seems like a bit of a thin one, doesn't it? It seems like a bit of a thin chance. You've got these 3 here just standing around. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Dacost Syrup Abbeys just hanging around, being a bit of a shit. Not good enough. Not good enough. How many dwarves left in our military? 6. Okay, it's very hard to see what's going on here. Why are they not using the kill order? S-A... No, keep the kill. Keep killing it. Why are you just standing there, you useless spam handler? And what the fuck is this guy doing in the training hall? Guys, come on. This is not how we fight Titans. If this is how they'd handle Thanos, the whole Marvel franchise would be over now. Come on. Get with the program. How long have I been going? God, it's 2:45 in the morning. I really will have to finish soon, but we'll just let this go on a bit longer. I pulled the mechanism. The wrong mechanism. No, I pulled the right mechanism, but yeah, I think you're right in saying that he heard the mechanism whirring. So he went straight in there. I don't think he didn't even get crushed. That's the problem, Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer of Wood Elf. That's just not what happened. Ah, dear. Oh, I suppose you're right, Cupo. A wet towel does have a lot of force behind it, and I imagine it would be pretty brutal. Look at that guy dodging fireballs down there in the corridor. Just going to check my military again. How many have we got left? We had 6. We now have 5. Fuck. And our good hammer dwarf is dead. So it looks like it's not really very likely to be a win here. Our good lads are all getting fucked. Maybe we'll need to do a Cryptbeards rush. I don't know. Feels pretty bad, man. Feels bad. We've got 5 dwarves in the military still, though. We're only at half strength. Maybe the thing's taken a wound or 2. Let's have a look at it. Let's find it and see if it's taken any wounds. Z W. Yeah. But not any that we would really be that excited about. Yellow damage, slightly better than brown damage, but still not that useful. It's not really going to give us any kind of advantage over the thing, is it? And again, maybe, just maybe. Let's follow the bad boy and see what goes on. Where are you, sir? What are you doing? Having a little wander around our corridors, are we? Thinking of leaving, perhaps, sir? Maybe taking a look at the exterior of the fortress once again? Toddling off? Getting to fuck out of here? Come on. You fucking arse clown. Get out of here. Go somewhere else. We don't want you here with your 7 frames a second bullshit and all the fire flying out of your mouth. You're a pain in the arse. You're a shitlord. A wank smear. A bum stinger. Come on. There goes another fine military dwarf. I believe we have 4 left alive now. Yep, 4. That was our great swords dwarf. He's now taken a tumble. Let's just check the combat report and see how he fared. Erdim Mengalbal, I think that was him. Or was it Cupo? Cupo, you were pretty good with the sword, weren't you? Did a bit of blocking. It's good. I mean, oh no, Cupo's still alive. That wasn't you who's really good. Okay, sorry, you're actually 0 in all your weapon skills. It must have been this one. Erdim has been found dead. Well, that's the extent of his combat reports. How about Cogsack? No wisdom now. Oh my goodness. He literally stepped into combat and went and died. Very sad. Speaking of dying, Terry Jones. That was sad, wasn't it? Poor old TJ. Still, got a lot done. Congrats. There we go. Little round of applause there for Terry Jones. Anyway, what are we doing? Actually, in a vaguely related note to that, one of the, seeing as I was talking about podcasts earlier and recommending stuff, another one I listen to is the Richard Herring Leicester Square Theatre podcast, and he just announced that he's got Michael Palin as a guest coming up, so that should be interesting. Bit exciting, all good fun. I've been tossed around, I'm exhilarated and confused. I'll bet you are, Cupo. Hello, Flipvine, welcome back. Sorry, I didn't notice you there earlier. Let's see if any of the military are still going. Anyone? We've got 2. They're both shit tier fighters. This feels very bad, man. Very, very bad indeed. We're never getting a wall up in this time, are we? Shit. Shit. Let's pause and think about this, he says, not actually having the dwarf fortress window in focus. So it's going to come down into the graveyard area, farm / library, maybe divert. I wouldn't mind it walking into this little area here and getting walled in, but I don't feel like we're going to be able to put the walls up quick enough, are we? I don't think we've even got blocks in the fortress. Oh shit. Part of me is tempted to go for the Cryptbeards rush, but there's going to be major issues recovering from that afterwards, because it's always a very lossy strategy. It's always very lossy. Yeah, the smoke was probably a big issue, actually. I'm guessing, Tidy. They probably went in there and like, oh, what's going on? Ah! And getting ripped apart by the Titan. If only he was doing the I'm Not Dead sketch. That would have been good. I mean, they're not doing bad, the Pythons. I mean, it's like, what, the first Python funeral in 30, 40 years? Oh, wait, no, Terry Gilliam's still around, isn't he? Yeah. Sorry, I got confused for a second. Very, very bad indeed. What's going on? I just tuned in a few minutes ago. Well, Flipvine, we've had a visitation from a plains type. It breathes fire. It's a one-eyed ape, and it's an absolute bastard. It's just torn through our military like nobody's business. We had a few exciting moments where it looked like we might win, we might survive. I mean, the worst part was we closed the drawbridge. It stood right up against the drawbridge, and then I went, I'm going to crush it. And then it went, and walked off. The drawbridge opened, and it went straight in and started murdering everybody. So, realistically, we don't have much in the way of defences, because apparently Titans don't trigger traps at all, which is just a pain in the arse. And I haven't got any glass spikes up on this one. Oh. What a pain in the arse. Go, 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 says Fuzzatron. And correct, we do need to go. Tidy says it's a Cryptbeards rush. True. R.I.P. TJ, his work is one of the reasons why this Yank watches UK streams. Well, maybe I should resurrect him and thank him. That would be, if only I could do that. But, you know, it would be a bit rude, wouldn't it? I'd be like, don't worry, everybody, his family, don't mind, I'm just bringing him back to life. Thank you, sir. And then straight down again. And everyone's like, oh, not again. It'd be horrible. Anyway, where were we? We're thinking of the Cryptbeards rush. What do you reckon? Fuzzatron's saying draft them all. He understands the Cryptbeards rush. He knows how our military strategies have worked in the past. I'm just concerned that where they have been effective against, say, bears and cougars and things of that ilk, a Titan may be more of an opponent. King Kong versus Godzilla turned out to be a porno. Intriguing. Aren't King Kong and Godzilla vastly disparate sizes? Is that out yet? I mean, the new King Kong and Godzilla movies are not, like, amazing, but they're good fun. I enjoy them. I enjoyed, what was it called? Skull Island. That was good. And King of the Monsters was a bit goofy, but, I mean, I watched it with my son, which made it, like, nice. Made it special. We stayed up all night watching monster movies. It was awesome. Hello, Furryman. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us again. You're catching us near the end, not just of the stream, but probably of this fortress. We've got a titanic incursion. Dear, oh dear. This is the sequel, Kongzilla Does Cryptbeards. Oh, so this is the baby. I see what you mean. There has been some kind of crossbreeding of the nuclear breath. Oh, have you seen Shin Godzilla? That's not bad. You have to understand it as a, sort of like a political satire for it to actually for it to click. But some of the sequences in there where they're doing the breath weapon and stuff is fantastic. Shin Godzilla. I think it's the most recent Japanese Godzilla movie. Well worth a look. Also, One Cut of the Dead, if you're interested in Japanese movies. That's worth a look as well. I won't tell you anything about it because it would spoil it. I grew up on Monty Python, says Fuzzatron, and I'm an Anglophile like many white Americans are weebs. Oh, I see. So you've gone for the tea and biscuits rather than the samurai swords and what's a weeb trope? Wall scrolls. That's what you've gone for. When I said cougar, your mind went other places. If only it were that kind of cougar. If only it were a sexually rapacious lady of advancing years. That would be nice, but this is actually... should we refresh ourselves with the description? Let's have a little look and see what this bad boy looks like. One last look before we're all mercilessly slaughtered. An enormous one-eyed ape. It has large mandibles and it has an austere look about it. Its mauve hair is very curly. Beware its fire. Its neck is cut open. Oh, its lower body is torn open. Its lower body is bruised. Its left rear foot is bruised. Its right front leg is dented. Its right front leg is bruised. Its right rear leg is bruised. Its right mandible is bruised. Its left rear leg is bruised. Its right rear foot is bruised. Its upper body is cut open. Its left front leg is torn open. Its left mandible is dented. Its upper body's fat is gone. Its lower body's fat is gone. Its neck's fat is gone. It's been completely stripped of fat from its body. Has it been burned or something? Has the fat been burned off? I'm very good, Ferryman. Thank you for asking. You good? I hope so. For a 200-year-old fort, you should definitely have more than one squad. I'm telling you, Flipvine, I understand your position here, but I don't think you quite understand how much development has happened in this fortress of my Dwarf Fortress skills. I mean, the chat will attest. I've not been great at Dwarf Fortress for like 20 fortresses, and in this one I went, oh, I'll use a few of the DF hack commands and stuff like that, and suddenly, wow, new vistas of possibility have opened up. It's incredible how much of a difference it's made. How much of a difference. Shin Godzilla was incredible. I agree, Claycree, that's true. No, he doesn't kick people's shins. Shin is, I think, Japanese. It's like a Japanese word for death or dead or something. So it's supposed to be like Death Godzilla or something. But it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. He's burned off his fat. This is like the time we had that forgotten beast that was destroyed by boiling wineskins. Do you remember that one? We had that one. It was going through a tunnel and burning everything around it. And then we had a big wine store and all the wineskins went bang and it got scalded by the boiling wine. It's like slow cooking themselves procedurally every time. I suppose so, yeah. Every time it does a fireball, warms up a bit, and eventually all the fat under its skin melts. And does it pour out somewhere? Is there a hole for the fat to pour out? I think you're pretty well sealed, so it's kind of like a blob of ghee underneath the skin. Ghee as in clarified butter used in Indian cooking, not the sort of like soup used in some martial arts. Just to be clear. Good to hear it, Ferryman. They're never immune to their own fire. Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. So they could breathe fire on themselves, no problem. But when they walk into the flames around them, it causes problems. Well, what I'm excited about is the neck being cut open, because I'm hoping this bastard can bleed to death. That said, I'm not seeing a trail of blood behind it. So, meh. What do we do? How long have I been going for? Nearly 2 hours after the break. We've got 4.5 hours of stream under the belt. I mean, we could end on a cliffhanger and see what happens next time, or we could just man up and do the Cryptbeards rush. I mean, we have 102 adults in the fortress. We stand a chance of coming out with a couple alive, right? What do we reckon? It doesn't say spraying blood, it isn't bleeding. Ah, shit. Damn. Basically George's dad from Seinfeld. Oh, that episode where they invent the man's ear. Is it the man's ear? The bra for men? And they're all playing pool around. Oh, brilliant. I love George Costanza's dad. Rush it. Give it 5 minutes unpaused, says Cupo. I mean, for the fortress to end, or for before we do the rush? Let's pause it and see what happens. Is it coming straight down? Or is it fucking off? I think it's leaving. Oh my god. Maybe... No. Close the door again. And now it's sort of prattling around in these beds. Could we get walls built over that before it realises? Is it asleep? It's a risky gambit, but I'm going to give it a go. Do we have any blocks? Build it out of bars. Maybe we should put like steel bars over the thing. Build it out of silver. I mean, it's not very lead. That's quite good for stopping them getting through, right? We've got a lot of the shit. We've only got 10 steel bars. No, lead's heavy. It'll take forever to bring up, won't it? Oh, we do have blocks. Mica blocks. Do it out of that. Bang. Lovely. And then we'll build another wall just over here. Bang. Mica blocks. Lovely. And then in order for this to work, we have to take the ultimate gamble. M-A-C-A. undo the alert. Now, presumably, these will get built quickly? Inactive but not suspended. Come on. So he didn't see him. It's not sensing them on the other side of the wall. As long as nobody goes into that room, which can be achieved by LOing the doors, this could be an amazing play. Come on, guys, get these walls built. There's enough of you in that corridor. If none of you are working on it, this is madness. What are you fucking playing at, boys? Build that wall. Come on. Come on, before the thing notices. One door done. Yes! There we go. Save the day. I locked the doors, Claycrete. I figured it out without looking at chat. Very clever of me, right? Do Titans regen? Maybe tidy, but it doesn't matter now because it's staying in there. It'll try to destroy closest constructions, the bed and then the doors. Just wall him in. Fantastic! What a Trump supporter. Only in the instance where he would be building a wall around a Titan smashing my fort. Other than that, nah. Not really. I wouldn't say so. Definitely not, in fact. So anyway, that looks like a very good point to end the stream for the evening, because I've been recording for an hour and 55 minutes since the break, and the entire stream has got to 4 3/4 hours, and it's 3 AM here, so that makes sense to probably close it down for a bit. But we are going to go and raid somebody else, so if you want to hang around, I'll check out who's there. Are you streaming Cupo, or shall I have a little look through the category and see if there's anyone playing DF? It doesn't look like there's many other people. I've got 33 people watching and there's 37. We've got Pinback99, a total noob, Backseat Gaming, probably wanted, so we could go and hypercharge his shit. There's also Raimu Games and Sayed, but that's a computer. What do we reckon? Who are we going to go for? Too late. That's alright, Cupo. We're always happy to raid you when you're on, but don't stress out about getting a stream going if it's late. We've got Pinback99, the Total Noob, or Raimu Games. I don't know what they're saying. Let's have a look. Look, here you go. There's Raimu Games. And here's Pinback. Who are we going for? By the way, those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. It's been a pleasure recording for you, but I'm going to stop the recording now, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.